Our second wine of the package is our 2018 Viognier. So the first thing I have to say about this wine is it's from 2018, and if you guys have at all a short-term memory, 2018 was not a great year for Virginia viticulture. We had a lot of rain. It tends to dilute the grapes a little bit. It tends to promote rot. So there's lots of problems that come with a heavy rainy season here in Virginia. 2018 was about as rainy as it comes. So I'm really happy that this Viognier actually weathered those conditions very well, and we can present this wine to you. It is very clean, very fresh. It is a little lighter, a little bit more nimble than Viogniers are typically used to, in my opinion. And that's kind of the varietal from the vintage speaking. You're not really going to get any heavy, overripe grapes from Virginia in 2018. So the fact that this got as far along as it did, and still offers subtle nuances of fruit and bright acidity and a very clean mouthfeel, I'm very happy with this to show you this. On the nose, it feels a little muted, especially when it's a little too cold. I don't get too much, but then a little bit of the fruit starts coming through, almost like a lemon lime zest. What would you say, Johnny?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think it tastes like super clean for 2018. Like you said, definitely really problematic year. I think it's a really solid, consistent wine.
Absolutely. And Viogniers, especially for this year, this one has definitely a pronounced acidity, and I think Viogniers tend to be a little bit flabby, and they lose that acidity. They have big, soft mouthfeels, that kind of thing. You do get the soft mouthfeel a little bit, and it brings in almost an herbaceousness, kind of basil, rosemary, even like hints of fresh mint, crushed almonds, that kind of thing. So this wine definitely has a lot to offer, but I think it is a little bit more crisp and simple and fresh. It's not necessarily something big and opulent and rich that's kind of gushing out of the glass. A little bit of white peach, floralness, kind of orange blossoms on the finish. Anything else you wanted to add to the flavor of this wine?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, not really as much on the flavor. I was just gonna say, I think it's a little bit heavier, so I think, for a nice fall white, I think it goes really well for that.
Absolutely. Not quite a summer white, but a good transition white for the fall. I think that's a great place for this wine. Absolutely. I think it'll be a great holiday pairing as well. It is on the lighter side, so even like grilled seafood, fruit salsa. I do a mango red onion chutney, a little bit of cilantro on top of some salmon. It's fantastic. I really think that this wine would pair really nicely with something like that. A little bit more delicate fish, seafood, and then kind of a fruit chutney or fruit salsa on top. And even something as complicated and as heavy as kind of a chicken red curry with peanut glaze. I think this has kind of enough facets to it that it's going to offer a lot of compliments to something like that. Do you have any food suggestions for the Viognier?
Yeah, I was gonna say a pork or Asian cuisine. I think would do really well with those.
Sure, absolutely. Wouldn't get too spicy with it because this is a dry Viognier. It doesn't have that sugar. But I think good flavored spice would be really well rather than just bringing the heat, because it doesn't have the sweetness to really stand up to a big heat, in my opinion. But no, I think an Asian inspired dish definitely would complement this wine quite a bit. So that's our 2018 Viognier.